Hello and welcome to the channel, everyone. It's the Eradicator, and today it is Friday night or Saturday afternoon, wherever you are in the world, guys, and we are going to talk about the roadmap update. That is our traditional meeting here on YouTube regarding what's going on here with the development of Star Citizen. But before we start the video, a huge shout out to some of the guys who have recently decided to help me out. My newest Patreon member, Anorak, thank you very much. Thank you so much to Billy Stilo for renewing his membership as well on YouTube, as well as the Power Guy for becoming my latest member on YouTube. Thank you so much for helping this channel going further. Now, that being said, guys, let's have a look at what was done here in Star Citizen Alpha 3.11, starting here with the locations, and the cargo decks have an extra 3 tasks done with 42 tasks out of 51. This is definitely looking towards the right direction. Let's move on now with AI. And this is what worries me the most, because we are about 2 to 3 weeks possibly to Evocati phase now already with 3.11, if it doesn't get delayed, right, of course. And so far AI awareness and avoidance, as well as combat improvements and polishing, is still scheduled, but no tasks there. I wonder if this is not going to be delayed, possibly, right? Let's move on to gameplay. As we could see in Inside Star Citizen, Throw is making some really decent progress now. Soon is probably going to be in polishing phase, and we can see that they completed an extra 3 tasks with 49 tasks out of 59. Very, very, very promising, and I really liked what I saw in Inside Star Citizen. I saw on Discord, I saw on Spectrum that a lot of people are a little bit outraged or annoyed with the new throw mechanic, especially that curve that shows where your object is going to eventually land. I think that this is something that is quite useful if it remains discreet, of course. Personally, I could do without it, but I also understand that not everybody has the time to master all the skills that are, it's a game that with a very large scope, so not everybody's going to have the time to master all those skills. The 11 panels are still at a ridiculous 0 out of 11. I don't know if this is ever going to be done. If we get a message that this is not a priority and it's going to get delayed further, that's going to be really funny. Look at that. Death animation is getting 1 task done out of 5. Alright, so we're going to have more satisfying deaths in the future. The law system is still stuck here at 7 out of 14. I wish that they could communicate on that. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, given that it hasn't made any progress for month and month, at least on this roadmap, I wouldn't be surprised if this gets delayed if we don't see any further progress. Let's move on now to ships and vehicles with a 100i, which got a little bit of progress as well, +4 now at 28 out of 50, and it's decided to align all of the different progress with the different variants of the 100i series, like the 125, the 135, so they're all at the same level at 28 tasks out of 50. And the Mercury Star Runner here has had a whopping extra 10 tasks completed. That is the record for this roadmap update, standing now at 55 tasks out of 113. Last but not least, the last thing that we gotta see here in this 3.11 roadmap is the grenade launcher, almost completed as well with 26 tasks out of 30. I cannot wait to be throwing grenades at NPCs and player with this one. You can expect a full comprehensive test in the PTU when this comes out. Nothing done really here with core tech. I really wonder what this is going to imply here. The buoyancy. Let's move on to Star Citizen 3.12, which hasn't seen much progress. We are still at 1 out of 7 for the Titan suit. Oh, I mean the mystery armor, right? The locations are still at 30 tasks out of 49 for the refinery deck. What did make a little bit of progress here is the station-based refining, with now an extra 3 tasks done, 44 tasks out of 63. We've also had extra work here for object push and pull, which is standing at 2 tasks out of 5. That's an extra, well, that's basically these are the first 2 tasks done. And also the tractor beam here has have 1 new task done, multi-tool tractor beam, tier 0 at 1 tasks out of 14. This tractor beam is a device that allows the control movements of an object without the need for an actor or entity to be in physical contact. That is going to be probably very useful when we are going to have those cargo decks. And that's not all, but if you are in a PTU as well, there was a patch here for Star Citizen Server 3.10.2. This is the B patch. The list of known issues still pretty much the same. They've increased delivery mission rewards. Now, you guys know that 3.10 PTU is blocked from me. I don't have access to it because I had a bad idea of copying my account when it got back for 3.10.1. So that's why I can't test that with you. But I think it's great that we are seeing that delivery missions are getting increased rewards because, as I mentioned in my review of Star Citizen 3.10, maybe they watched it, I don't know. But as I mentioned, who wants to work half an hour for 4,000 alpha UEC? It's just not worth it. So glad to see that. They've also identified and fixed further issues with HOTAS control being reset when the player uses the Moby class or interaction mode. And that's pretty much it. I think that there's going to be let's not lie to ourselves. There are probably going to be delays, guys, because it is August 22nd here. And normally we should expect the Evo caddies to be given access to a first PTU version in about 1 to 2 weeks if everything goes on schedule. And the fact that there are quite a few entries here that had no progress at all, like awareness and avoidance, which is still scheduled, or combat and improvement polishing still scheduled over there, is not really reassuring at all. That ground cover buoyancy is probably going to get delayed as well if it doesn't move on. Just my 2 cents, of course, guys. But please, guys, tell me what you guys think about the roadmap upgrade. Also, what do you think about what they've shown us with the roadmap that we will have eventually in the future? Probably will be introduced during DigiCon. I don't know how they're going to label this one anyway. But I'd like to know what you guys think in the comments down below. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys later on Twitch. I'm going to be with you guys for a couple of hours, and that's pretty much going to be it. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.